If you're wondering why I'm not an anime lolly anymore, it's simple. I needed a pen. Hell yeah. Hello everyone, Ren here, or Alias, and today I shall be ranking the top 10 anime in my anime list. I'll be ranking what's considered peak in the weebosphere. Now, here's how it's gonna work, cause I actually haven't seen the top 10 anime in my anime list. If the anime is on the list and I haven't seen it, I'm skipping it. So if I've seen number 3, that's gonna be number 1. Now, if I have seen the anime, but it's been a really long time, then I won't rank it because I'll have a little bit of recency bias. Finally, if the anime is repeated, because my anime list is kinda dumb, and they like to rank by season instead of ranking by series, then I shall also skip it, because it wouldn't be fair to just have one anime take up like 15 slots on the ranking. So, those are the rules. Anyway, let's begin. My thoughts on the top 10 anime of all time. Sitting on position 4 with a 9.06, it's Attack on Titan. Now, I wholeheartedly agree. I think this is the best anime of all time. There's almost no filler, or when there's quote-unquote filler, it's mostly just setting up for later on. There are almost no loose ends. I can't actually think of a single loose end on the whole anime. My only caveat is that it's taking fucking forever to finish. The final season, quote-unquote, came out like 3 years ago. Now, we recently got Attack on Titan Final Edition Part 1. No, it's Attack on Titan Final Season Final Edition Part 1. And I believe this August we're gonna get Attack on Titan Final Season Final Edition Part 2. And then it's gonna be over. Hopefully. I'm so tired of waiting for this anime to finish. Overall, in my eyes, Attack on Titan, so far, it all depends on the ending. This may change later. So far, it's a 10 out of, well, 10. Hell yeah. The next anime in the list is, hold on, let me pull up my script. Hunter x Hunter, position 10, 9.04 out of 10. Now, I disagree. I didn't like Hunter x Hunter at all. Well, not at all. It was fine until I got to the Chimera Ant arc when it took the pacing of an old man on a scooter with low battery. It is insane how badly paced the Chimera Ant arc was. And I know the final fight with spoilers. I should put a big spoiler. I know that the fight between the old man and the Ant King is probably one of the best fights that I've seen, because I did see that fight on isolation without the build-up, because if I saw it with the build-up, it would have been like 30 fucking episodes for it to get there. It is insane how slow it became on the Chimera Ant arc. And I know I just praised Attack on Titan for like taking its time and being slow, but come on, there's a balance. Attack on Titan, there's something interesting coming soon. When Hunter x Hunter, they were like, oh, something interesting is coming soon. Just wait. It's gonna be soon. It's coming. I promise. And then like fucking a whole season later, it finally happens. And I feel like that's too much build-up for one fight. There is such thing as too much build-up with nothing in between. Well, not nothing. There were some like tiny fights in between, but I don't know. It felt like too much for too little. I give Hunter x Hunter 5 out of 10 in my eyes. Now, the reason I keep moving angles is because for some reason my pen doesn't erase on the camera, but it does erase on the world. So, fuck, you know. If you wear a headset and you wear glasses and you start sweating, you know this struggle. You don't sweat because you're moving. You sweat because of the condensation on your headset. And the lights were fucking blinding my eyes. Alright. Next anime, it's Bocce the Rock. It is at position 27, 8.86 out of 10. Now, it has been the comedy I've enjoyed the most recently. My favorite comedy anime is still Konosuba. It probably still is. But it has been like fucking 8 years since they released season 2 or the movie. So yeah, Bocce the Rock. It's a pretty good anime. It's one of those animes that you can't really tell someone to go read the manga, because the anime did such a good job at portraying its material. It is insane how well it used the anime medium. It's an anime that I cannot imagine it not being an anime. It used animation to its full potential. It wasn't just, oh, here are the panels on the manga, let's just make a move. It was, oh, this is how this worked on the manga. Let's see how we can improve that using the medium we have. It is a fantastic anime overall. Well, that's kind of scuffed. 9 out of 10. Next anime, Demon Slayer, 8.80, position 31. I do agree of Demon Slayer not being top 3. Well, actually, no, fuck that, I disagree. Demon Slayer, Hunter x Hunter should not be top 3 in my eyes. But I understand why people don't like Demon Slayer. The story, let's be honest, the story is not too interesting. Demon Slayer is like a fighting game. The story's cool as shit, but you're there for the action. It is insane. And it does build up well. Unlike Hunter x Hunter, where the build up is the whole fucking series. With Demon Slayer, the build up is just like 4 episodes at most. With 1 episode to like chill out, to give the animators a break after animating the best fight you will ever see. The final fight of Demon Slayer Season 2 is still one of the greatest anime fights I've seen. It is insane. You all should watch it. I highly recommend it. Demon Slayer is another 9 out of 10. Hell yeah. Next anime, Vinland Saga, position 42, rating 8.74. Now I haven't seen the second season because I was waiting for it to release completely, and now I think it's finished. I just haven't seen it because I've been watching Doctor House. So, Vinland Saga, the first season, it is amazing. It is absolutely incredible. It is one of the best animes you'll ever see. And the final episode of season 1 really leaves everything for season 2 to pick up. It is absolutely insane. You like all the characters you're supposed to like, and you hate all the characters you're supposed to hate. And Thorfinn's arc, it's absolutely amazing. How he went from like this little kid to what he becomes at the end. You should check it out. Vinland Saga is a 9 out of 10. Next anime, Made in Abyss, position 58, rating 8.67. Now, Made in Abyss has a fantastic world. It's one of the best. I think it's dark fantasy, the genre that it's on. It's one of the best dark fantasy animes I've ever seen. Unlike other dark fantasy anime, like Goblin Slayer, where the main cast can fight against whatever they're up against. You Made in Abyss, it's two kids that are going into this deep hole in the ground that only like really veteran professional divers can go to. Now you have these 2 kids with absolute no odds of surviving going into this because the main girl wants to see her mom, because her mom is allegedly at the bottom of the abyss. I have only seen season 1 and I haven't seen the movie, but I feel like this anime isn't gonna have a happy ending. Everything builds up to something going wrong. It is insane. It is one of the few anime that has made me tear up a bit. Overall, another 9. Fuck, I have Stick Drift. That's a 9. 9 out of 9 out of 10. If you have a quest, dude, you also get Stick Drift after a while, because it happens to me constantly. Next anime, Ju-Jutsu Kaisen, position 68, rating 8.64. Now, Ju-Jutsu Kaisen is like Demon Slayer. It's a fighting game. it has fantastic action with the story being like okay. Now I'm glad they didn't just have, oh, this is the main guy, he's OP, and these are the other people, they're like okay but not as OP as the main guy. Most anime will have that because he's the main character for a reason. But in this anime, it really does feel like everybody has an even amount of power throughout. It is insane. I haven't seen the movie Zero, but I have seen season 1, and I heard that season 2 is coming out recently, and I am very excited for it, because I really want to see where the story goes. Again, even though the story isn't quote-unquote important, I still like it. I think people give it more shit than it deserves. The fight scenes and the songs are top-notch. Overall, 8 out of 10. I didn't... I feel like the story needed a bit more polish. The next one, Gurren Lagann, 8.63, position 71. Now, this is one of my favorite anime of all time. Not my favorite anime of all time, that's Sword Art Online, and I am serious about that. SAO is the best anime that we all should watch. But I wouldn't rank it as high as, Attack on Titan or something else, because I know that's a me show. Now, Gurren Lagann, I feel like everybody should watch this. It is absolutely insane. I made a whole video about this anime, and I will reiterate my main point. It's a perfect snowball that keeps building up every episode. It just keeps rolling forward and keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it hits its natural conclusion of going extremely over the top. It is absolutely insane. You should all check it out. It is one of my favorite anime of all time, and I would gladly rewatch it anytime. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. The perfect anime. The ending fits. The beginning is good. The pacing is incredible. There's only like 2 episodes that I'm like, that it felt slow. And it wasn't even like that slow. It is insane. Next anime, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, 8.61, position 80. I can't think of another anime that has saved a whole franchise. Cyberpunk 77 was dead. Nobody liked it. Nobody liked it because of the way it launched. That's just how it goes in video games. If you don't have a good launch, that's how people are gonna remember your game. And sadly, this was the case. Until Studio Trigger dropped the trailers for Cyberpunk Edgerunners, and it looked absolutely insane. And everybody saw the anime, and it was absolutely insane. It's only 10 episodes. I really wish it was longer. It felt too short. It felt like, if you've seen the show, there's a point where David basically like grows up, and I feel like they should have taken their time between that. I feel like they just needed another episode, maybe 2, to really polish everything out. But it is amazing, and it is the reason Cyberpunk became relevant again. And it is also the reason why I bought Cyberpunk 2077. I still haven't finished it though, but I do like Skippy. Skippy's a great gun. If you're playing Cyberpunk, look up how to get Skippy. Overall, this anime is a 10 out of 10 for the amount of episodes it has. Not a single one missed. They were all great. And finally, our final anime. It's a slice of life, which I am quite surprised. Slice of life doesn't get that much love. It's Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Position 83. Rating 8.6. Now, I do agree. I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen Rascal Dreams of Dreaming Girl. But the anime is absolutely insane. The main character, he was kind of a jerk sometimes, but that's his character. He's sarcastic, he gets annoyed easily, and he's pretty blunt with people, but he's not hateable. You don't want to see Rascal fail. Each episode has like its own unique problem. Like, one time he's trapped on a time loop, one time 2 people switch bodies, and it gets resolved within that same episode. If not, it takes like 2 episodes to get resolved. And it has really realistic relationship dynamics. It's a really good anime. I highly recommend it. Even if you don't like slice of life, you should check it out. it's just a good story overall, and I should check out the movie sometime. And that is now my number 2 slice of life of all time. Number 1 being Horimiya, number 2 being Rascal, and number 3 being Love Shunibyo and Other Delusions, which you should also check it out. It is an amazing show. But overall, Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Oh, where's my pen? Oh, there we go. 9 out of 10. Well. This is the end of the video. Maybe I'll go back to the lolly. Maybe I'll stick to this character. Please let me know in the comments. But if I ever need a pen, just expect to see this character. Well, that has been all. This has been Ren, or Alias. Bye bye. Through the darkest sky, behold the light, like a crying